Radio Rahim here at Dallas Cowboys Stadium with David Benavidez, and I almost said champion, and it's tough to say former champion with a guy who has no losses on his record. Makes people wonder how this happened, and one of the challenges that fighters face sometimes outside the ring can disrupt what happens inside the ring. How does it feel knowing that you're coming back right now, you should be a title holder, and yet you're not even challenging for a title this time, but working your way back to a championship title shot?
You know, it does hurt a lot, you know what I mean? Something I worked for my whole life is taken away from me, not even for something I did in the ring, something I did outside the ring. So it kind of hurts a little bit, you know, but I understand champions should be acting like the way I did, you know, but now it's made me even hungrier, you know, realize what I had. And seeing the people, somebody take something that was mine that they didn't even beat me, I just beat myself for it, you know, so I'm extremely motivated to come back and take what's mine.
You're a young man. Everybody makes mistakes as young men. You can't hold that against somebody for the rest of their life as long as they learn from it. And the time that you had to sit down and watch other guys fight for a title that should be yours, what was going through your mind? How did you recoup, not just physically, but mentally, to get ready to face these kind of challenges again?
It's just a lot of motivation, you know, that inner motivation you need to yourself, to give yourself, you know, just coming back out here. Boxing is what I love to do. I love boxing with everything. I love giving these people the fights they want to see and the entertainment they need. So I feel like this is what I really need to do, and this is what I'm really going to dedicate myself 100% to. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm just ready to go out there and fight, man. I'm excited.
Turning into the ring now, you and Jalen Love were jaw-jacking up there. He's overcome his own set of challenges. Saturday night is going to be kind of like, you know, what guy can prove himself ready to go on and really move on from, you know, their past issues. What makes you the guy and not him?
Because he had his time already. You know, I used to watch him fighting when I was 13 years old. You know what I mean? How old is he now?
Yeah,
he's like 30 or somewhere up there, man. You know, I mean, I've made my mark already, and I've only been pro 3 or 4 years. So I did what I did in the little short time. I'm not gonna allow him to come back and try and make a comeback with me. That's never gonna happen. You know, what I mean, I'm gonna take him out.
If this fight does go the way that you hope it does, it opens up quite a few options for you. At super middleweight, it's just now actually becoming a really exciting division. Canelo's entered the division. He's got himself a title. Obviously, we just saw it was overseas, and we saw Eubank Jr. put on a great show against DeGale. I know that you have your issues with Caleb Plant. Where do you want to go next? How do you plot your course back to putting that strap around your waist?
Just that fire to wanting to become the best fighter. When I look back in my career, I want to say I was a top guy and I was the best in my era. So that's the fire that's going to keep me going. These are some great fighters, but I know I have what it takes to beat them, you know? And it's just that motivation, you know, that fire boiling inside me, man. I'm just ready to get back in there and prove myself to everybody and to the world.
I know that there's a different motivation for each guy. Maybe Eubank makes you a bigger star overseas, which makes you a bigger star globally. Canelo's obviously going to be the bigger money. You have personal issues with Caleb Plant. Which one of those guys for you has the biggest target on their back?
You know, all of them. Obviously, the biggest target on everybody's radar is Canelo. You know, I mean, he's the best fighter, but I feel like if everything goes well, I want to beat all these guys first, and then have the opportunity to fight Canelo last. Because Canelo, he's the best. You can say whatever you want, but he's the best of the best. You know what I mean? And I feel like I need the experience of all these guys. If I ever get the chance to fight Canelo, I need to beat all these guys first before I even think about beating Canelo.
And lastly, on a pay-per-view stage like this, major network, a lot of people will be seeing you for the first time. Even though you were a champion, this may be the first time they see David Benavidez. What are they going to learn Saturday night about the new and improved David Benavidez?
You know, they're just going to see a monster. You know what I mean? I'm going to make an example of Jalen Love to the whole division, what they got coming from, man. I'm not showing no mercy to nobody, and I'm gonna show out on Saturday.
Radio Rahim with David Benavidez fighting Jalen Love this Saturday night right here at Cowboys Stadium in Dallas. Good luck Saturday. Pleasure to talk to you. Radio Rahim with David Benavidez.